are we at with security higher education?
Nowhere. We have gone backwards in some ways. We've put together all kinds of programs. Unless it's mandatory or it's required, people don't really think it's necessary except if it's part of the system. Some of the AQF programs are necessary, so we do it. In terms of the higher level areas, the only type of education we do seems to be the attraction is the international relations, all the new stuff that's turned up. We now do a lot of things in radicalization. It's a bit like security, you prepare for the last event. Education seems to roll about the same way. An event happens, we put up new programs for that event. When we forget about it, something else happens, something becomes mandatory. We need the industry to be committed because from all the experiences we've had, including the professionalization of the security industry, the only part of security that's professionalized and education plays a role is the computer security area. And that's because a lot of it is necessary. We need to get the industry interested and we need to get government interested. Otherwise, if we don't have a partnership there, it's not going to work.
You've also seen, though, at Edith Cowan, a growth in student numbers in the security, not just cyber security, but in the security space. So, presumably, oddly enough, there is a level of interest from young people in security.
Yes, there is a growth, but the growth is in the degree which is called CSI, security, which is counterterrorism, security and intelligence, which was a response to what happened everywhere else. We didn't have a choice. We had a Bachelor of Security Management, we had a Bachelor of Security. The numbers did not really work that well because people in the industry assume you don't need a degree to work in the industry. So we responded to the market and we created a different program that the students and the industry requires. It's not going down the complete path like some of the other institutions, but it's to meet it's halfway. So we do a lot of security and intelligence, but we also do the other bits that the industry seems to want.
You talk to people like security managers. I've talked to professors from England who are absolutely adamant that you're wasting your time doing a security degree of any sort, that you should just do an MBA and that'll get you through security. What's your response to that?
That's what people require and that's what people think they require. Again, it goes back to the flexibility. If you don't have flexibility, a student is not going to pay money and do it. Somebody working in security does an MBA, they know there is a get out of jail card. They can go into another industry because they have an MBA. If you did just a security MBA, which we tried to set up years ago, but it didn't work because we didn't have numbers. We haven't got a master's in security management. We had small numbers in that from Australia. The largest group of students we graduated came from overseas, mainly Singapore, because they have a scheme where retired police and government people get funding to complete the program. That's the way the industry plays. And you're absolutely right. I think that's what we need to change.